A new executive has been elected to lead the Caribbean Federation of Police Welfare Associations during the third annual conference, which wrapped up earlier today at the Murray Heights Hotel. The new executive is being led by Vincentian Brenton Smith, and at a press conference on Friday, Smith outlined that one of the matters discussed at the two-day meeting included the registration of their federation, a process which he says they have been experiencing some challenges with.
The registration process was being done in Nassau, Bahamas. Unfortunately, it is not to our satisfaction in regards to time. And the decision was made to remove the process of registration from Nassau to Guyana. The Secretariat, which is also located in Nassau, the decision was also made to move the Secretariat to Guyana. The Federation, over the past 2 days, looks seriously at the issue of funding, which is very critical to the survival of the Federation, and will approach a number of agencies and statutory bodies in that regard.
Smith further listed the other members of the new executive.
President Anan Ramaza from Trinidad, First Vice President Cameron Liu of St. Lucia, General Secretary Amanda Homenstein from Guyana, Assistant Secretary Diego Jefferson from Dominica, Treasurer Zaki Isaac of Antigua, Public Relations Officer Raymond Tom of Trinidad and Tobago, Protocol Officer Diony Pollard of Guyana. There are two protocol officers. Sorry, not protocol officers. There are two trustees that were not up for election today because their time or term will expire next year, God's willing. But they are Michael Sobers of Barbados and Martin James of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. St. Lucia, sorry.
Meantime, Cheryl Hermestein, General Secretary of the Association, says the new executive will work towards achieving its set of goals and objectives, including strengthening the professionalism of its members.
One of those objectives is to promote, foster, and encourage high professionalism and ethical standards in pursuit of representation of the members. I wish to assure them that they can look forward for new opportunities, project, and development. Thank you.
There needs to be a safety culture in every working environment. That's the view of Acting Prime Minister Gerlin Miguel in her feature address at the St. Vincent Electricity Services Limited VINLEC Occupational Health and Safety Conference this week. Miguel says the need is real, with the rapid change in technologies combined with the persistence of unsafe or environmentally threatening working conditions.
For us in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, issues relating to the safety and health conditions at work are very different when compared to other developing countries, economic sectors, and social groups. While we may not suffer frequent incidents of death or other severe injuries from work-related accidents, many of our workers are nonetheless exposed to unsafe working conditions as well as to occupational diseases, whether they are engaged in hazardous activities in the agricultural, fishing, construction, manufacturing, or health sectors.
Miguel says that the government, through the Department of Labor, has formulated a draft Occupational Safety Act with technical assistance from the International Labour Organization, which aims to regulate occupational health and safety at the workplace.
Once enforced, the OSH legislation would cover the general duties and obligations of employers and occupiers, health and safety issues, notification, enforcement, offences and penalties, and define the scope and authority of various personnel, including the National Advisory Council of OSH, the Labour Commissioner, Labour and Health Inspectors, medical inspectors, representatives at the workplace, to take samples of substances or materials at use in the workplace, to take photographs and, if appropriate, to take written statements from people working on the premises.
Investigations are ongoing into the circumstances leading to the murder of 37-year-old Ricardo Mathis of Lomans Leeward. Police told SVG-TV News that Mathis's body was discovered by a relative at around 7:45 this morning in his bedroom. Police say that the deceased was shot in the face, stabbed multiple times about his chest, and that his throat was slashed. Meanwhile, Mathis's girlfriend told SVG-TV News that she remains clueless as to why anyone would want to kill her lover of 2 years.
Feel bad about Ricky because it seems me he did work for 2 years now and me no as a bad person, no, like that.
Are you home last night?
No, please.
Okay.
I was at town. I went to work yesterday evening and me he did vex, so I said I'm coming back. So this morning my neighbor called me and told me Ricky in the house dead, so kind of shocked. Yeah. Kind of shocked. But I put a killer for Ricky.
The homicide count for the year now stands at 15, of which 10 are gun-related. An open forum on tobacco, smoking and other products in observance of World No Tobacco Day will be held here next week. The event is organized by the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Medical Association in collaboration with the Ministry of Health, Wellness and the Environment and the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO. Every year on May 31st, the World Health Organization and its partners mark World No Tobacco Day, highlighting the health risks associated with tobacco use and advocating for effective policies to reduce tobacco consumption. Tobacco kills nearly 6 million people each year, of which more than 600,000 are non-smokers, dying from breathing in secondhand smoke. The open forum, which will be held on Thursday at the Methodist Church Hall, will feature presentations by professionals both in and outside of the health field, and there will also be a panel discussion.